room. Please keep the noise to a minimum, as well as no cheering or clapping, as we are recording the players and coaches. If you don't adhere to this, you will be asked to leave the press room. Thank you. Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2023 CIAA Postgame Press Conference. My name is Tiana Seifers, your moderator for today. Joining us is head coach.
Say it right if you're going to say it.
I got it. I got you. Jacques Curtis. And players Brittany Seymour and Mackenzie Pollard. Pollard.
Yes.
Okay. Before we open up for questions, we'll have an opening statement from head coach Jacques Curtis.
Yeah. I come here every year and I tell y'all the same thing. Ain't no opening statement. Ask your questions. We won in advance. That's what it's all about for us. Win in advance.
All right. And now we'll open up for questions. Before you ask your question, please state your affiliation.
Jacob from the Baltimore Sun. What did you think of the start, 15-0 run to open the game and didn't allow a point in the first 7 minutes? What did you think of your team's start today?
It was a great start for us. Not our normal thing, but we put our had his defense, so us to be able to get those stops and have the ability to score, because we've been in situations like that where we can stop people, but we didn't score the ball. So today we put both of them together, which gave us, a lot of leeway the first half, because we knew they would make a run at some point. We knew that, and they just happened to make it, the second half, and I think that was the cushion, that we needed. First half we played the best basketball we could play on both sides of the ball, offense and defense.
And then Mackenzie, being a Baltimore native, being from around here, what does it mean to you to play in this tournament and to win, the first game?
I know coming here last year, we didn't expect to lose first round, but we lost first round. So I just feel like us coming in here today and winning, it just means a lot to come play in front of friends and family. It's just exciting.
Question is for Seymour. You played a great game. How did you feel? Because you were on your game for this round. You played one of your best basketballs that we've seen with HSRN. We've seen all season. How did you feel? And just tell us about your game plan.
It felt really good. The main thing and main key was to make sure that I was on the floor doing what I had to do to help my team win, making sure that I finished around the rim and tried to rebound the ball the best I can, just to make sure that I put my team in the best position to win.
You articulated that very well, Brittany. Just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
How was this game different than the first time that you played them and lost in a maybe high-scoring game? What was the difference in this one, and what adjustments did you maybe make defensively to lead you guys to have so much success?
We really didn't make any adjustments. We're just a different team now. We have some people that's not here now, and just the style of play, the starting lineup is not the same. We were just a whole different team this time round. The first game was a tight game. We had a steal, turnover. They hit a three to win the game. So I think going into the game, we both knew that it was going to be a good game, because of the first game. We just felt like that the changes that we had made in our lineup was going to be the difference this time around.
James is not here, and I know she had got injured early on, but she played well. Can you just give us a little, just a little insight to, her mindset and how she was able to really control the ball and control the tempo?
Well, you've seen her play all year. She's high energy kid, high energy, getting after it, She's been a little gimpy lately, which has not allowed her to get out and get the steals and things that she do. But, she's the point guard of the team. She tries to get us in the sets and doing the best she can do to get the team, ready, offensively. But her side of the thing really is defense. She's that energizer that we need to really turn the other team over and get after it.
At this time, if there's no more questions.
Well, you just cut them off. Maybe they had another question.
Last question.
You got a question, Coach Dawson? No, you sure? Knox? Okay, I'm just checking with everybody. I want everybody to be happy. Can we take all these Gatorades with us
More than welcome to. Say something for the other team, though.
for the other team?
Yeah.
You said more than welcome to.
I know, but you still have to say something for the other team. All right. There you go.
Yes, you want.
I'm getting it already.
Hey, Coach, now, tell them we on a tight budget, you know.
Thank you all.
Coach Curtis, why do you-
Test, test, 1, 2. This was trying to run away out here. 1, 2. Hey, hey.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2023 CIAA Postgame Press Conference. My name is Tiana Seifers, your moderator for today. Joining us is head coach Terrence Jenkins with player number 5, Janelle Horton, and Destiny Coleman, number 33. Before we open up for questions, we'll have an opening statement from head coach Terrence Jenkins.
Yes, first of all, I want to give my hats off to Coach Jock Curtis and Shaw Bears. You know, they did a good job of coming out and setting the tone early. You know, we came out, slow start, 9 points, at the half was kind of tough. Come out and dig yourself in the hole. But, you know, the young ladies came out and they worked hard, and they played with a lot of pride, and we got ourselves back in the game, but we just fell short.
And now before we begin the questions, please state your affiliation before you ask your questions.
Hey, Coach, Jacob from the Baltimore Sun.
How you doing?
You mentioned the slow start. Was there anything that they were doing defensively that was maybe different from what they did when you played them in December? Because that was a high-scoring game.
Yes, and I told the young ladies, and I knew being in this situation as an assistant on the men's side for years, you know, tournament play is always tough to see that ball go through the basket. And I told the young ladies, you know, we need to generate some easy baskets some type of way because they're going to stay in that 2-3 zone. And, you know, when we didn't come out and get easy basket early, and when they was able to get easy basket and get the confidence, we didn't get the confidence early, and we fell behind and dug ourselves in a little hole.
And what did you think of how Janelle played coming off the bench and leading your team in scoring?
You know, Janelle gonna be Janelle. You know, she's our junkyard dog. She's our Draymond Green. She's gonna work hard, you know, on and off the court. You know, and she's gonna set the tone. She's our vocal leader, and she played with a lot of energy and effort each and every night. And, you know, she left it out there on the floor. And that's all you can ask for when you're talking about a senior.
And Janelle, the run in the third quarter that almost got you guys back into the game, what was behind that kind of surge in energy? And obviously disappointing that, you know, you couldn't come all the way back. But what was behind that surge in energy there in the third quarter?
I definitely think just seeing the deficit within the scoring and, you know, how we were only at 9 points during the half, that was motivation within itself. So coming out in halftime, we just knew we had to come out strong. We had to be aggressive. We had to attack, and that's exactly what we did.
Trevin Goodwin with Claflin University. Ms. Coleman, you all really seem to be, you know, it seemed like the second unit really was determined to kind of get things going for the team. Is that kind of what you all saw in the game yourselves?
Yeah, it's basically you're supposed to come out and punch, and then that next group is supposed to come out and add more energy, and that's what we did as that second group. We made sure that since they fell short in a little bit, we made sure we pick up because that's what we do as a family, as a team.
Coach, do you feel like that effort that second group kind of inspired, you know, everybody else to get everybody else going, you know, in that second half?
Absolutely. You know, they set the tone before we went out there. You can kind of tell. Coach Mike had told me earlier, he's like, hey, we got to go with an energy group. So we went with a new starting lineup to set the tone for the second half, and we was able to get back in the game and chip away. We just couldn't get over that deficit. You know, we dug ourselves too far in the hole, able to get out. And by the time we was able to get, you know, see the light, they was able to get an and one here or a basket here, and that kind of, you know, knocked us out from our comeback.
Coach, what makes Seymour on their team such a difficult player to defend? I know they have kind of a trio of players who are double-digit scorers, but she seems to be a player that can be difficult to defend.
I mean, this time of the year, you know, it's senior season, and she did what seniors, you know, do at this time of the season. She willed them to win, you know. She was out there talking. She was out there conversing with Coach Jock, and she was just out there just trying to motivate her teammates, you know. I think we could have did a better job of trying to, you know, not letting her get to her sweet spots, but she did a good job of, you know, dominating the paint and getting where she needed to get her team to win. You know, hats off to her.
Any more questions?
Well, Coach, you said it's senior season. Can you talk about what the effort of these two players meant in this particular game right here?
Oh, man, you know, like I told my team just now, you hate these moments here, you know, because everything good going to come to an end. Everything that you start going to come to an end. You know, that's just life, even with life. And so hats off to my seniors, you know, Destiny here and Janelle Hortney. I got Brianna Price, and I got Brandon Rivers. You know, young ladies that have been around at least 3 to 4 years at Claflin. And they, you know, they walk around with that Claflin confidence. And I'm going to miss those young ladies, you know, having to coach them at least a year and a half. You know, I enjoy coaching them, you know, learn a lot from them because I'm new to the side. And they had to, you know, touch me by the shirt collar and say, hey, Coach, you know, we don't do this on the women's side. And, you know, they taught me and they helped me grow as a person and as a man and as a coach. So, you know, I want to thank them for all they have done for the department and for the program. And I'm going to wish them well. I'm going to miss them. And I know they'll be back around the program because they're genuinely poured their all into the program. And that's what it's all about, leaving it out there on the floor, and they did that, you know. So I thank them for that.
This concludes the press conference. Thank you.
All right. Thank y'all.